Hello, I'm Rachel and today is Good Friday and I'm here with Cherry, my dog, who's quite interested in my hot cross bun. Oh my goodness, on Good Friday we often eat hot cross buns and on them, you can't see by now, but they have a cross, which is a reminder of the day that Jesus died. But before I tell you about the events of Jesus' death, I'm just going to tell you about a curtain. Now, in the temple, in the Old Testament, in the temple, the most special place was the middle of the temple because that is where God was. And surrounding that most special place, there was a curtain. And that curtain was a reminder that because of our sin, because of the wrong things that we do, we couldn't be with God. But that all changed when Jesus died. Let me tell you about it. So, when Jesus was on earth, he taught many people about God and he performed many, many miracles. But some people didn't like Jesus talking about God. And they sent some soldiers to take him away. They hit him, they spat at him, and they jeered at him. And then they went out of the city to a hill. And the soldiers put Jesus on a cross. And they stood that cross up in the ground on the hill. Now a long time passed. And there were many people there. There were soldiers there and there were others too. And it hurt Jesus a lot. And then he died. And when he died, even though it was the middle of the day, it went dark, as if it was the middle of night. The earth trembled and shook, and rocks broke in two. And that curtain that I was telling you about earlier, that curtain in the temple tore from top to bottom. That reminder that our sin meant that we couldn't be with God was ripped in two. Now later, Jesus' disciples took Jesus' body to a tomb. They took his body to a tomb that was carved out of rock. And some soldiers stood guard and they rolled a big stone in front of the tomb so that nobody could get in or out of the tomb. Now that's not the end of the story, and I really hope that you will join us on Easter Sunday to hear the next part of the story. Goodbye.
Jesus, when you died, it looked like a failure. All your friends had gone. They thought it was over. Jesus, when you died, you did not deserve it. This was all God's plan. You knew it was worth it. Thank you, Jesus, thank you that you died for us. We will always thank you, Jesus, thank you that you died for us on the cross. Jesus, when you died, died, all our sin was paid for. Now we're free to live the life that we were made for.